Lakshadweep Islands is the smallest union territory of India. Kavaratti serves as the capital for this 39 group of islands. The total area of the islands is just 4,200 square kilometers. The territorial water area is of 20,000 square kilometers and 400,000 square kilometers of exclusive economic zone. The islands come under the jurisdiction of High Court of Kerala. Most of the islands have huge lagoon area which can extend up to 4,200 square kilometers. Out of 39, only 10 islands are inhabited. According to the 2011 census, the population of the Union Territory is 64,429, with 93% of the population following the religion Islam. The population speaks Malayalam, while the local languages like Jasri and Mahal are also in use. Lakshadweep is truly gifted when it comes to the biodiversity of its fauna. With 78 species of corals and over 600 species of marine fishes, it is truly the coral paradise of India. It has 48 species of gastropods and 12 species of bivalves. Sea cucumbers are often found in the water-trapped areas of the rocky shores, while most of the crabs are found on the beaches digging holes for shelter. Huge and extensive coral deposits form amazing shore profiles. These vast deposits of corals at Chetalat go deep into the sea. The locals call it the Gandhidweep or the Gandhi Island. These often have small water-trapped areas. Have a closer look and the life is just beaming in there. The floral biodiversity of the island isn't as interesting as its marine biodiversity, but still you can find interesting mangroves at Minicoy. These mangroves stretch over huge areas throughout the shores of Minicoy. The common flora of the coral sands include coconut groves and coastal shrubs, and some 400 species of flowering plants. Lakshadweep has 101 species of birds. Pitti Island is an important breeding place for a number of pelagic birds. Very high waves surround the island and one needs to swim to reach to the island, as boats cannot go near to the shore. The island has been declared as a bird sanctuary and is home for birds such as brown noddy. Coconut fiber extraction and production of fiber products is Lakshadweep's main industry. Lakshadweep Development Corporation Limited or LDCL is involved in developing a number of coconut related products like coconut oil and grated coconut powder. Copra or dry coconut is the raw material for production of coconut oil. Coconuts are split open and then sun-dried. Once done, the islanders sell it to LDCL. The coconut husk generated out of the copra production is brought to the local coir factory. The husks are soaked into the water and then its fibers separated out and sun-dried. Once the fibers are dried, They are intertwined together and made into ropes. The ropes are then bundled and kept ready to send to the mainland and for local use. Fishing is the main livelihood of the islanders. Pole and line fishing for tuna is very popular among the local fishermen, while some of them engage in hand lining of coral fishes too. The Department of Fisheries is dedicated towards the development of the fisheries sector in the island. This is their boat building yard, where the fishing boats are fabricated and brought for maintenance and servicing. The Central Institute of Fisheries Technology at Kochi, the only institute which caters to the all technological needs of the fisheries sector, have joined hands with the Fisheries Department of Kavaratti. For the past few years, the scientists of the institute have been actively involved in upgrading the local fishing boats known as Pablo boats. These boats are being modified for long lining. Boats sail early in the morning to reach the appropriate fishing ground. Soon, the main lines are laid out, and the branch lines with the snap are fixed onto the main line. While at the other end, another person is actively involved in baiting the fishes. With the combined effort of 2 hours, finally all the hooks have been laid. Now they need to wait for almost 3 hours. In the meantime, some tea on board sounds really good. Hauling starts from the front side of the boat through the guide. And the cleaned hooks are placed back into the storage bins. With the last float on board, the fishing is now over. The fishes are sold on the street sides, normally at the busiest part of the town. There are no proper storage facilities for these fishes. However, the Department of Fisheries at Jetlas has involved itself in developing an ice plant. While the ice plant at Kalpeni Island supplies ice to the local fishermen and to the nearby islands. NGOs like LMRCC work tirelessly towards the conservation of the island, while the locals have found their own way to protect the beaches. With no proper storage facilities, the islanders have developed quite a taste for the dried and smoked tuna, popularly known as after it is over, it is smoked and finally dried. Manju, or the cargo boats, carry all the essential goods to the island from Bepur, Mangalore and Kochi ports and carry copra and masmin back. While barges, mainly from the Calicut port of Kerala, carry goods in and out. All the populated islands are very well connected with these high-speed vessel services. Islanders also make use of the ships to travel between the islands and also to the mainland. Kavaratti has a very good auto service. Their on-call auto service makes sure that whenever you dial their number, no matter wherever you are, an auto will soon come to pick you up. Come evening, the islanders engage themselves in many leisure activities like playing volleyball, kids in kayaking, beachside resorts and restaurants for snacking and have some good time. While grown-ups head to the health club, children have found their own fun in the sea. Lakshadweep has no movie theatres, but still Tamil and Bollywood tunes and Western music is very popular among the young generation. The desalination plant at Kavaratti opened in the year 2005. With technical help from National Institute of Ocean Technology, this 50 million rupees endeavor is capable of producing 100,000 liters per day. Very next to it is a children's park and an hatchery for breeding of fishes. Electricity generated through diesel and solar panel light up the islands. The Department of Science and Technology has a state-of-the-art planetarium and museum. The museum features many of the basic scientific principles explained through practical models. It also helps promote eco-friendly technology among the students, as well as a model village, an eco-friendly village. The Marine Aquarium and Museum, maintained by the Department of Fisheries of Kavaratti, has many surprises for the tourists. The museum has a huge collection of different specimens, exoskeleton and skeleton. It also features the local culture, art and craft. However, the major attraction remains this 10-meter long skeleton of a whale shark. Lakshadweep Islands are very well connected to the mainland through regular ship services, flights from Kochi to Agathi and Agathi to Kavaratti by helicopter services. Lakshadweep is a major tourist attraction. Most of the tourist packages involve traveling in the ship and then being in the islands. Lakshadweep witnesses a year-round tourism except for the monsoons, when the rough seas make it impossible for any kind of business. With monsoons gone and bright and sunny weather, tourists from all over India flock to the island. Tourist huts at various islands offer water sports like kayaking, water cycling, speedboat rides, and glassboat view of the corals. Tourists are given breadcrumbs to throw in the water to attract fishes, and this of course forms a very wow moment for all the tourists. The glassboat gives a mesmerizing view of various corals and fishes. Sometimes not the fishes only. The t-shirt factory at Kalpeni Island makes t-shirts with prints of graphics of Lakshadweep on it, which tourists can buy and carry as souvenirs. For the more adventurous ones, scuba diving is there. This is as close as you can get to the nature. The heritage sites like this oldest lighthouse situated at Minikoi, and the ill-fated shipwreck also attract a lot of tourists.
पल्ली पुल्लती काटी उकोटी उंगालाटी ओडंद